No one cares. These were gifted by a patron / friend.
Here we are.
Wish I was home. Is that how she says it? I wish I was home. I wish I was home.
There's no place like home.
Oh, no place like home. No place like home. Shh. No one cares.
You're funny.
I try.
You're
Okay.
funny. Here we are.
Hey guys, welcome back to another fucking banger. Yeah.
Ow.
Should we start our titty call before we go?
Titty.
No, baby, you cannot jump the gun. I said we started titty call, not Tori started titty call.
I thought that's what it meant.
No, it means we do it together at the same time.
1, 2, 3.
Titties!
You did it so.
Welcome back,
Welcome,
our titty
welcome.
bitches.
welcome back, titty bitches.
Welcome back, titty bitches.
How is everybody doing?
You know, look at these socks. I can't get over it. They're so fucking cute. I hope you guys could see them.
We love you.
We truly
We want to
do.
shout out our patrons: Autumn, Julie, Nicole, and Crystal.
We love you guys so much. Thank you guys for supporting, and we appreciate you guys for staying and being a part of this Patreon.
So what are we talking about today?
I want to talk about where we're at now in our life and how we're doing.
Yeah, I think we have to take this episode to really
Appreciate where how
how
we've
far
come.
we've come. Because I feel like we're always talking about the things that we've been through.
Yeah.
And it's good to reflect on the things that you've been through and the things that, like all of the shit.
Yeah.
But when you're like stuck there, it gets like, okay,
Yeah.
well, what have we learned from all of the things?
Yeah.
And I think putting
No, I
it all
agree.
together is definitely helpful.
Right.
So you do kind of have to look at where you came from.
To see where you're at now.
Yeah, to reflect on where you're at. And I mean, okay, when it comes to you and me, right now at the time that we're recording this,
Mm-hmm.
it's October 28th, 2023.
Mm-hmm.
Where were we October 28th, 2022?
I don't know. Where was I?
We had just started dating.
Oh, that's when I got divorced in 2022. It wasn't in
Yeah.
2023.
No, baby, no.
That just shows you how much I really cared.
Well, damn. No, but
On a serious note, where was I?
this time last year, where were we?
I was at my parents' house.
Yeah, you were still at your parents.
Mm-hmm.
You were newly divorced.
Mm-hmm.
What sorts of things emotionally were you dealing with?
All kinds of things. I don't know. It went from seeing my kids
Mm-hmm.
to seeing, to figuring it all out, to seeing what was going to come next of it. Like it was a bunch of stress.
Yeah.
A lot of stress.
Here's my question, though. Which stress would you rather? The stress that we're under now or then?
Now.
Why?
Because now it's like, for me, the most stressful is not having my kids and not being able to like kiss them goodnight. Like there was a lot of big moments as a parent for me that I felt like I was not able to do for my kids. So now I learned to appreciate doing them. Because I know for some parents, when their kids could be like naggy, or kids, let's be honest, could be fucking annoying. And parents like they get, oh my God, this is so frustrating. Oh my God, this is so annoying. But it's the worst feeling in the world when those kids aren't around, where you are doing the 24-hour parenting with them, that you start to appreciate those moments, like doing the homework. oh my God, when COVID happened, I wanted to pull my fucking hair out.
Mhm.
Now I will be happy to do homework with my kids because I miss doing that stuff, like getting them ready for bed, or, you know, even sitting down and having an actual meal with them. You know, it's things like that that you like learn to appreciate.
Or like the other night, like the pumpkin carving.
The pumpkin carving, yeah.
Now, other than like the kids and stuff like that, like where else were you at emotionally?
Emotionally, I was breaking down. But that's what it is though, babe. It's like my main thing was my kids, that it broke me down so much. Like my focus as a parent was, how the fuck am I going to get my kids? What do I need to do to get to them? Like, what do I need to do?
Well, there was a lot of fear behind that too,
Yes.
because of certain things. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Absolutely. Because I was a single mom with not a good job. I mean, it pays decent money, but it's not like enough to support myself and my kids together. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What else? Like I'm living in my parents' home, so I don't have a place of my own. I don't have my own car. You know, like there's a lot of things that I don't have for myself, that fear got in the way of, like, how am I going to get there? What am I going to fucking do to get these kids? And it almost felt like it was almost like a race where you feel like you're going to get to the finish line, but that finish line is it getting closer. It's just getting further and further away from you, because the idea of you even getting there is not possible. It's like, what the hell?
Yeah.
How am I going to reach this?
So now, here we are, right? And we haven't even scratched the surface of like where we're headed.
Right.
I truly believe that.
Oh, I know.
I truly believe that this is just
The beginning.
This is the beginning. This is a stepping stone that's going to bring us to where we're meant to be in life. Like you with whatever the hell you decide to do, if it's real estate, if it's whatever
it is, yeah.
And me with everything I'm doing. This is like the transition in between.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel as if, looking back to a year ago, we've come so far.
We have. And I don't think we, like I said before, I don't think we appreciate that, because we're
Constantly going.
Constantly talking about how much stress we're under.
Constantly worrying about the future.
Yeah.
That we don't stop to think like, wait a second. A year ago, all of this shit was happening around the two of us.
Mm-hmm.
Specifically around you. And we didn't know what was going to happen. We didn't know how we were going to get out of it. We didn't know what would transpire.
Right.
And, you know, the fucking futon downstairs in the basement, like, that used to be our bed.
That's a good reminder.
That's why I love that futon. I love that we still have it. Because it's a reminder that we used to sleep in a basement together on a futon that we bought for ourselves.
Yeah.
You know, and like we didn't have comfort last year.
No.
We didn't have comfort, really, like our own comfort, until we got our own space.
Right. I mean, that's for anybody to say. Like,
right.
When you don't have your own space, you're never going to feel like where you're at is home. You know, now I could say I'm home. I feel like when we come home from New York or anything, I'm always like, oh, it's good to be home, or home sweet home, you know?
Yeah, like in your own bed.
You get that feeling.
Yeah. But I don't think we stop to really smell the roses of
the way.
How far we've come in just a year's time.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
We're constantly talking about the things we've been through, which are important. It's important to reflect on those things, but it's also important to be present. And I don't know. If you had to pick like one thing that you've learned within the last year, like October to October, think last October to now, what's your big takeaway?
I would say to myself, if I was where I am now, if I was to see the Jaylon that